All right, so now we are recording. So this training today is your official welcome to Momentum Mastermind. I'm so excited to have you. And what I want to do in this training today is I just want to walk you guys through the official welcome into the mastermind, okay? So today what I'm going to do is I want to go over with you the agenda. So this is what we're going to cover here today. This is what we're going to talk about. And I'll take questions at the end, but certainly pop them in the comments below if you have any questions, okay? That is what we're here for. Okay, cool. So I'm just getting my Facebook up on my phone here. So if any questions come in, I can go ahead and answer them. All right. Woohoo! All right, guys. So welcome to Momentum Mastermind. I'm so pumped, so excited to have you here. You have absolutely no idea. It's going to be a total freaking blast. Okay, so I am just pumped up. I hope you guys are excited as I am about the next 6 months. Okay, so I'm going to go over the program overview with you guys so that you know what you've purchased, what you're getting, what this next 6 months is going to look like. And then I'm going to go over the big intention of this program. Really, I want to talk about my intention for the program. As you guys know, I'm very intentional, so I always like to set intentions and goals for everything I do in my business. And I want to lead by example by showing you guys that I do have a big intention for this program. I do have big goals for myself, for you guys, more importantly. And I've structured this program to support that intention and those goals. And I want to go over that, share that with you so we can come together and be on the same page. I also want to give you a glimpse into the 6 months, just so you can see, again, like, what does this look like? What can we expect? The schedule, some of it is, not all of it is completely set in stone, but it's a pretty good overview of what this is going to look like in terms of the schedule. And then Q&A. If you guys have questions and, you want to engage or anything like that, then we're going to open that up right at the end, okay? All right. So let me just go over real quickly, kind of a reminder of what you guys got, okay, when you signed up for the program. We've got cash injections, woohoo! And let me tell you, these are fun. This is one of the most exciting parts of this mastermind, is really diving into some cash injections, because here's the deal, guys. We have holidays right around the corner. And a lot of people think when it comes to holidays, people are not buying. Well, guess what? I make probably... I don't know, I'm almost able to say, I would almost dare say that I make most of my money during the holidays, but I don't, but it's a lot. It's a good portion. People actually do buy, okay? So part of what my cash injection training is going to teach you is training, it's going to teach you campaigns that you can do throughout the year, but then we're going to do some holiday campaigns too. I'm going to teach you Black Friday campaigns that you can be doing, Cyber Monday campaigns that you could be doing. So we have the holidays coming up, and I want to see you guys activating buyers, injecting some cash into your business, making some extra cash for the holidays. Like, we're not going to sit and wait till January to do that. We are diving in now, because if you miss out on holiday sales, you are leaving a lot of money, a lot of moolah on the table. Now, bear with me, okay? My plan, my intention is to have the cash injection campaign trainings ready for you this month. But I cannot guarantee that. What I can guarantee is that by November, you will have all of my cash injection training campaigns, and you will be off implementing them. Okay, so the cash injection campaign training is going to be a bunch of different types of campaigns that you can go off and do to activate buyers and inject cash into your business. And what I'm going to do is I'm creating a training for you guys now. We've been doing cash injections for years, myself and my business, my clients, but I've never put an entire step-by-step training together. So this is brand spanking new, and you all are getting access to it. And guess what? Black Friday, Everybody else is going to be paying hundreds of dollars for this training, because that's going to be my Black Friday offer. Is I'm going to offer the cash injection cheaper than what it normally is, but it's going to be still, you know, $200-300, if not more. And you guys get access to this lifetime for free. Cash injections are things that you can do at any given time in your business. Anytime you want to create cash flow, anytime you want to activate buyers, anytime you want to do some high tickets or low tickets, anytime you just need some extra cash flow in your business for whatever you need, you can do a cash injection. It's very simple. And these trainings, I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you step by step how to do each campaign, and I've got 8 of them. 2 of those are holidays. I'm going to show you step by step how to do each one, and then I'm going to give you my templates. All my Facebook templates, my email templates. Literally, you guys just need to watch the trainings and then take my templates, tweak them to fit your personality, your message, and go off and implement. Boom, voila, that's it. And these are proven templates that myself, my clients, we've made literally combined of well over $200,000 combined between all of us. Okay, these are not you know, just random templates. These are proven templates. So I'm going to give you all that. So as you can imagine, it's taken me a little bit of time for me and my team to pull all that together. I have to record them all. We're creating the slides. I'm gathering up all of the templates for you guys. I'm breaking it down literally step by step, all 8 campaigns. So I'm hoping to have that for you guys by the end of this month. But if I don't, just know that the beginning of November, that you will have these, and you will be able to go in, educate yourself on these campaigns, and take my templates and go off and be able to have plenty of time before the holidays to start injecting some cash into your business. So yay! So that's one of the things. The other thing is we're going to be doing an annual content marketing planner. This is where we are going to map out your content marketing plan, which I showed you guys. I did a video that most of you watched. Actually, some of you watched that video and signed up for this program. But I did a behind the scenes where I walked you through these spreadsheet that you're going to get, okay, where we're going to use that spreadsheet to plug in your entire 2018 year. And I took you behind the scenes. I showed you my spreadsheet, and I actually showed you my 2018 content marketing plan. You literally saw my offers, my price points, how many people I wanted in my programs for each one, each month for the entire year, what I was offering, and then all of my content, my deliverables, everything. I showed you my monthly themes, my weekly themes, what days I was doing Facebook Lives and on what topic, like the whole thing. We're going to be doing that for you, because I know for me, I have been able to be so successful because of my annual content marketing plan. When I can sit down and get that laser focused and break stuff down like that, I just pop it up and I know what I'm doing every single day in my business for the whole year. And I go in, don't get me wrong, I go in and tweak and edit and play with this a little bit, right? It's not set in stone 1,000%, but it's pretty damn close. And with some few tweaks and minor adjustments along the way, it's still a profit plan. It is still a plan that I can literally just pop open, and I know what I'm doing in my business every day. I know what I'm working towards. I know what my goals are, my big ones and my small ones. I know what action steps I need to take every day to get there. And I've created it so that it's all inspirational. It's exciting, it's fun, it's things I enjoy doing. I don't put anything on that plan that is a time suck. I don't put anything on that plan where I have resistance to doing it. I don't put anything on that plan that I don't want to do, because then I won't do it. So it's a very inspired content marketing action plan. We're going to be putting that together. I want to do it before January, because I want you guys to come back from the holidays and just be ready to implement that plan. But again, the mastermind does not officially start until January. It does not officially begin until January. We go January to July. And I just don't know that I'm going to have it in my schedule to be able to pull this off, because this is going to be a live virtual retreat. This is not going to be a training like this, like what we're doing right here. This is going to be live virtually. So we're going to be connected probably in Zoom. You're going to see me, I'm going to see you. We're going to be mapping and planning and collaborating together. We're going to be going off and implementing and coming back. And, you know, it's going to be a pretty long workshop, a little retreat, right? So I don't know that I'm going to have the ability to fit that into my schedule before January with everything coming up. Okay, we're still filling the mastermind. We have the sales rebel going on right now. You know, we have holidays coming up, and just we have a lot going on. I can't promise this. I would love to be able to get this retreat in. It may or may not happen. As we get closer to definite dates, it's going to be posted in the Facebook group. And you guys will also get a Voxer. You'll be updated. I will let you know. The next thing we're doing is we're going to be doing a big list build. We're actually spending a couple of months just doing this, creating whatever it's going to be that you're going to use to build your list, and then implementing, creating a plan, and then taking the actions, and then support along the way. You know, to build your list by hundreds, if not more, is not something that you can just pop down a PDF and say here and blast it around, right? Like that's not really going to build your list by very much, and it's going to take a long time. So that's not really what this list build is about. We'll get into that more, but this is more of a big list build. It's a game changer list build. The goal is that you're growing your list beyond what you've ever grown it to this point in a very short time, with the right people. I'm going to be going into that. Then we're going to be launching to that list that you just built, okay? Because as you build the list, we're going to nurture them and we're going to start activating them as buyers, so you'll still make a little cash behind the scenes with that. That's the intention for that. And then they're ready to really buy. So then we're going to launch to them. I would love to see everyone launch a live webinar. It's got super high conversions. It's super personable. It activates know, like, and trust right away. You will get your most sales from doing that, but we'll talk about options when that time comes. This will be another retreat. So the list building is going to be a virtual retreat, and the launch is also going to be a virtual retreat. So those are the 3 virtual live retreats that are planned at this point. Is going to be the annual content marketing plan. That's retreat number 1. The list building like a rebel, this is going to be virtual retreat number 2. And then the launch like a rebel is going to be retreat number 3. Those are the 3 live that we have planned at this point. Then you have Voxer access. So we have a couple of different Voxers, right? We have our individual Voxers, and then we have a group Voxer. And the group Voxer is where I'm going to, in January, when the program officially starts, I will be every Monday letting you guys, I'll be Voxing you in the group, letting you know any updates, any announcements, along with my schedule. So I will be saying, hey guys, you know, letting you know that if you need support from me, if you have questions, or if you need something, you want to get it in by this date, because I'm going to be, you know, gone for, you know, starting this Wednesday through till next Tuesday or whatever, right? Spending holiday with family or whatever it might be. Every Monday, I'm going to give you a glimpse into my schedule for that week so that you know when I'm available, when I'm not, and deadlines to get stuff to me if you need anything. And then I'll also just be doing a check-in, asking you guys if you have questions, if you need anything, if you have any updates for me. And then we have our private Voxer, which if you want to communicate through there, you can communicate through there for any questions that you don't want to post in the group Voxer or the group Facebook group. If it's something that other people in the group might be able to give you some feedback on, or some strategies or some ideas or recommendations, then, you know, I would say pop it in the Facebook group, or put it in the group Voxer so other people can kind of support you as well. But if it's something totally private that you're not looking to announce to everybody, you can use your private Voxer, okay? Most things on my end will be done in the group Voxer and will be done in the Facebook group. If it's anything private, it'll be because I want to share something privately with you, or I have a private question, or I'm responding to one of your private boxers. Then there's the Facebook group access. This is where a lot of things are going to be done. Any workshop, like workshops that I do for you guys, like this right here, like a training workshop, like what I'm doing right here, these will all be done here in this Facebook group. The plan, the intention is that I'm going to do the trainings here in the Facebook group with you guys. Everything that you get in this program, my intention is to get it into a portal so that you guys can access the replay, so that you guys can go back and have access to this stuff for life. That's the plan. The team and I are looking to make a few changes with our portal that we have right now. So I don't have you guys in there yet because I don't want to move things around more than I need to. So once we have that all situated, you guys will get into the portal. For now, I'm going to do everything in the Facebook group right here, and then I'll probably put them into a WordPress page somewhere for you guys where at least you have a link to go through everything that we share here and do in the program. At least you can have it all in one place for now. And then once we get in the portal, you'll get a login. It'll be private access, and you'll be able to go in there and access all the trainings, okay, in one place, and that'll be lifetime access. So let me just see if anyone's asking anything. Okay, so that'll be, we are working on making those changes and those final moves. Once all of that is situated and there's a portal for you guys, we will move you in there. You will get an email with logins and all of that. For now, I will keep you posted on where you can access everything. It will be done here in the group, but then we want to move things into a portal where you can access them there for life, okay? All right, some of the bonuses is the Facebook group training. This is a training that is not created. This is a brand spanking new training that we are creating and releasing in 2018. It has not been released to the public at all yet. It's actually not even fully created. This is soup to nuts Facebook group training. It is how to grow a Facebook group, or how to build a Facebook group, how to grow it, how to nurture it, how to engage in a Facebook group, and how to make money from a Facebook group. It's broken down into all those sections, and it is soup to nuts, start to finish, an entire Facebook group training. Anything you will ever need when it comes to doing anything inside Facebook groups for your business is going to be compiled into this one training. Everything. I don't think you'll ever need another Facebook group training when you get your hands on this one. This is going to be released to the public in 2018 for sale between $297 and $497. You guys are going to get it free. Yay! We do not have a definite date on when this is being released yet, but it will be long before this mastermind ends. So you will get that training as well, which is going to be super helpful for those of you who use Facebook, right? You use Facebook to grow and build your business. So that's going to be released, and that's going to be an additional bonus that you guys are going to get lifetime access to. So once that has taken place and that's available, you all are going to be the very first to know about it and get free access to it. You also have monthly group Q&A calls. So I have inside, some of you are in the Sales Rebel, which is my sales signature program. Many of you guys are in that program. It's okay if you're not, but here's the thing. In that program, I do a lifetime monthly group Q&A coaching call. Every month, we get on a call and everybody gets a chance to get coaching, support, ask their questions about whatever is going on in their business. So there's no filters, it's just whatever, okay? Jennifer says, yes, my group is crickets. Oh, it won't be after this training, love. It will no longer be that. Okay, so all of you are going to call into that line and get the same support. It happens every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A replay gets sent out, and you can submit your questions ahead of time. If you can't join us live, I can answer on the call, and then you get the replay. So you're not missing out on anything. That's a monthly call that you guys are going to be a part of for the 6 months. It's not going to be lifetime access. It's just for the 6 months, but you will have that each and every single month on top of everything else. Now, there's some additional trainings that I'm going to make available to you guys, and you may or may not need them, but I want them here because there are some people that are coming into this program that definitely need these. So a few of these bonus trainings are going to be niche clarity. And damn, if you have not done my niche clarity, it is soup to nuts. It is identifying your ideal client, what you want to be known for, creating your sellable offers, all three of them. It is mapping out and creating your signature system. It's everything, okay? It's all of the clarity pieces that you need in your business, okay, to set you up for success. I will be making those available to you guys as just some additional trainings that are optional, okay? Another one that I am going to be releasing to you guys soon is going to be the Rebel Signature freebies, or your Rebel Signature lead magnets. These are gold, and these are going to be really, really important when we do your list building, because this is going to be the signature lead magnet, the signature freebie that you guys are going to create, that's going to be the main opt-in, okay? It's going to live on your website as the main freebie. It's going to live in your group, Facebook group description. It's going to be the main freebie when you do interviews, giveaways, summits, anything like that. This is going to be what you send everybody to. And then I'm going to give you templates. Woohoo! I'm going to give you some templates that when they opt into that, they receive a certain set of emails that nurture them and then activate them as buyers. Yay! So you're going to have an automated system set up with this. And I'm going to give you all of that in the program. It's going to be part of everything you get. And so that freebie is going to be what you want to be known for. We will create other freebies, and you can create all the little freebies that you'd like. Okay, I have hundreds. I don't know, I might even have more than that. I have a lot. But on my website, and when I do interviews, when I participate in a giveaway, when I participate in a summit, I have certain freebies, like 2 or 3, that these are the main ones. People get in them and they go through a certain funnel that does exactly what I want to have happen to activate them as buyers, to get them ready and prepped for my bigger programs, okay? We are going to do this together. You don't need to understand this. You don't need to know how to do this, because we're going to do a training on this. Yay! So don't worry about it if you're like, oh my God, what would that look like? Just know that when you leave this program in 6 months, you are effing set up for consistent momentum, okay? I'm giving you exactly what you need. Then I'm going to be doing a Rebel webinar training that I'm going to release to you guys. And let me just say that the reason I want to give this to you guys is because I'm hoping that you will agree that when we do your live launch, that you'll do it in a webinar style, is what I'm hoping, because it converts so damn high, so damn good, so damn easy. And webinars are one of my favorite ways to not just build my list, but get buyers on the spot, okay? It's so easy. I'm going to give you my whole system. I'm going to give you slide templates. Like, again, you will have everything that you need to go off and execute and implement what I teach you. So I am going to give you my Rebel webinars training when it makes sense for the program. So you guys can really look at, here's how to do a really effective result-driven webinar that gets buyers at the end right there on the webinar. And I'm going to give you my slides. I'm going to give you everything you need. So that's going to be another training. And then I'm going to give you my Rebel follow-up training. This is literally, I mean, I get up to an 80% increase in my revenue every time I do this system, this follow-up process. And also my clients are getting anywhere from 50 to like a 65% increase on their revenue when they do it. So they're getting better and better at it. But there's a lot of money being left on the table if you're not following up. And I want to share with you how I do that in my business and how I teach my clients, because it's just gold and you have to do it. All right. Now, if you have not signed an agreement don't worry, not everyone has received one yet. My assistant is getting those together. You will get an email, and it's going to come from Adobe. So if you get an email from Adobe, please open it. It's going to be an electronic agreement. You just pop in your signature. You have to sign these to be part of the mastermind, so please make sure you watch for those. If you don't get it today, you'll have it by tomorrow, okay? That's what I know. So the assistant will have those done, ready to be emailed out to you guys through today and tomorrow, okay? So just watch for an email from Adobe. Pop that open, take 2 seconds to sign it. Make sure you read it, whatever, sign it. Get that done for me, okay? I don't want to have to chase you guys for this. All right, here's my big intention for this program, that you make effing money. That's number one. I want you to make money. I want you to make money. Now, in order to make money, you guys know this, you need the right traffic, right? You need buyers, you need the right traffic, and you need sellable offers. You got to have those 2 things. And those are the 2 things that we're going to do in this program, okay? I want you to have consistent money. This is momentum. I want you to have consistent money. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, we talked about in order to make money, you need traffic and you need offers. So what are the 2 things we're doing in this program? A big list build. That's going to give you your traffic. And because we're going to do a Rebel freebie that's going to be aligned with what you want to be known for, that means that you're only attracting people interested in what you offer. That means you have buyers, okay? So that's the first part. Well, then the second part is you need your sellable offers. And you're going to have that and present those and position those when we do a launch to that list. So there's your traffic and your offers that generate consistent money, okay? Then I want to take it a little step further because I want you to be having scalable money. You got money? Great, that's good. We need money. Consistent money, even better. If you could scale it, gold. So what we're going to be doing to create scalable money is automation. We're going to have automated, systematized, and or leveraged traffic and offers. This is going to depend on you. Because obviously each of you are at a different, you're probably at different levels, you're going to want different things, and you're going to want to deliver and do things in a different way than the next. Some of you might want an automated webinar, some of you might want more systematized things in place, some of you might want more leverage, traffic offers, but you don't really care about the automation. Everyone is at a different place. So depending on where you're at, we're going to be looking at these areas: automation, systematization, and leveraged traffic and offers. And we're going to be looking at all those ways. You might want a little bit of all of it, and that's cool too. At the end of the day, the intention is that you have scalable money. That is momentum. That's going to set you up for success for the rest of the year. And then everything we do in here is rinse repeatable. So the 2019, just rinse, repeat. So the mastermind strategy is niche clarity and cash injections. I want you guys to take this seriously, okay? I want you to take these 2 parts really seriously because they lead into the results you'll get with everything else that we do, okay? This is not something, I don't want to hear, oh, I've done that before, oh, I did it didn't work, oh, I didn't feel like it, I didn't have time. You guys got to take this seriously if you want to get the results, okay? No playing around here. So retreat number 1, we're going to do your annual content marketing plan. Okay, that is virtual retreat number 1. Virtual retreat number 2, we're going to do a list build. And I'm going to have some upsells in here so that you can start to activate these people as buyers after we've nurtured them a little bit. That's that sequence I told you I'm going to give you. And this is also automated. So there's some of the automation right there for the scalability. And I also want you to activate some buyers. Get a little bit of cash while you're building your list. If anyone of you know me or have followed me for a while, then you know that I always say, don't be broke building your business. You're not going to build your list while you're broke. Make some money while you're doing it. You can do more than one thing at the same time. So we're going to build your list, but we're going to make money also at the same time. Now, I want you to work really hard with this list build. That's why we're doing it for a couple of months. This is not a game. You got to work hard right here so you don't have to later. If you don't want to have to get out of this program at the end of the 6 months and start all over again from scratch, then you got to work really hard right here, especially when we do this big list build. It's going to be a lot of different things you're going to be doing. You're going to be stretching. You're going to be doing things bigger than you've ever done before. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a little bit hard, but you're going to do everything I tell you to do in this virtual retreat. I'm going to give you everything you need to do it, but you're going to go off and do it all. And I do want you, I don't want you to hustle, but I do want you to work really hard when we do this retreat. That way, you're set up so you don't have to work so hard later. Does that make sense? It's really, really key that you understand that. Virtual retreat number 3 is going to be that launch. Once you build a list, now you have someone to launch to. You can't do a launch if you don't have a list. Okay, so you got to build the list. I build my list by hundreds before I launch anything. I always do. That way I know I can fill out my programs, because I do a launch, a big one, and then I grow my list by hundreds, and then I nurture them over time. I activate them with a small upsell, and then I do a big launch to that list. That is how I fill out everything I promote. And this is scalable. It's leverageable. I'm getting them into things that, you know, are scalable and leverageable, automated, so that I'm not having to work so damn hard, and I'm not having to exhaust Facebook. Okay? I don't rely on just Facebook. So in this retreat, we're going to be looking at giveaways. We're going to be looking at summits. We're going to be looking at webinars. And we're going to be looking at open close cart using one of your sellable offers that we create in the program. Okay? I'm going to put it, we'll talk about whether you'll do a high ticket, low ticket. I recommend both, a little bit of both, but we'll talk about that when this time comes. Ideally, you want to be doing a giveaway, summit, or a webinar, okay? And we want an open close cart. So like this mastermind, Momentum, it's open cart, and it's gonna close right before January when we start the program. It is not ongoing, it's not open enrollment. It's got an open and a closed cart date, okay? With the giveaways and the summits, you can choose, and we'll talk about this when we get to this part of the program, you can choose to do and host your own giveaway or summit, which, by the way, I do recommend, or you can choose to be part of somebody else's giveaway or summit, okay? I will tell you right now, I am in many summits with other millionaires. Usually I have a couple of people that are millionaire experts in our industry, and every 4, 5, 6 months, they come to me and say, hey, Ann, you want to contribute, be part of it? I pay $100, $200, and I get to be part of it. I grow my list by nearly 1,000 people, if not more. It's totally worth it. I had to build up to that. So what I did was I started doing my own giveaways. Super, super easy. It's a little bit of work, right? Because you got to get it all set up. You're hosting it, so you're setting it all up. Like I said, this is some work, but it is setting you up for success. I'm going to show you, if you choose to host your own, I'm going to show you how to go reach out to other experts. I'm going to show you how to start to build up a list of people that want to contribute and participate and promote and market it to their leads. I'm going to have you're going to have everything you need to go do these. So when we get to this point, we will talk about which ways you choose and would like to do things, okay? That will be the virtual retreat number 3. So here's the schedule at a glance. October, we're going to do the niche clarity and the cash injection. So those things are going to be released to you. I hope October, but it could be November. Like I said at the beginning, I cannot guarantee that I can get all of these step-by-step trainings done for you this month. But you will have them at the beginning of November regardless, okay? Those are the first 2 things that I want you guys diving into. Because if you can master that niche clarity and go through that really quickly, you could do those cash injections immediately, and you can literally start making money right away, okay? In any case, you got to have these done and ready to go before we hit Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because you guys are going to use the cash injection templates and trainings that I give you to go and make money for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So fun, okay? In December, that's when we're going to try and do the content marketing planning. Now, it's going to be the holidays. This program does not officially start till January. I cannot really promise this. My intention is that I can fit this retreat, because it is a live virtual retreat. My intention is that I can hopefully fit this retreat into December before the holidays. If I can get it into my schedule and we can get together and it works for everybody, we can get on and do it. You guys will have this when you return from the holidays. You'll have your 2018 plan ready for implementation, and that's what I want for you. Mine's already done. So a little hint for you guys, you always want your upcoming year's content marketing plan to be done by like September, October, the latest November of the current year. You always want this done to like you want it done the last quarter of the year, essentially, for the upcoming year. That's just a little note for you guys to always do that. Always plan to have your content marketing plan for the year, for the upcoming year, done the last quarter of the previous year, okay? You don't want to be doing your 2018 year plan in 2018. You want to come back from your holidays and you want to pop open that plan and start implementing, okay? I had my 2018 year plan done 2 months ago. Literally, 2 months ago, it was done. I spent like an entire weekend or a few hours over the weekend, I got it done. It is going to take you guys a little longer probably because you don't probably have all the things in place that I did. I've created a lot, so I've been able to rinse, repeat a lot of it. And that made it easier to have offers ready to go. Some of you, you're creating brand new offers for the first time, so it's a little bit different for you. But in any case, we're going to get this planned out, and my intention is to try to get this in December. But this program does not officially start till January, so it's not really something that is, I have to do this, right? This could be something that we tackle. This is the retreat that we could do the second we get back from the holidays, but I just don't want to do that. I would like for you guys to have this already done, but just know that between December and January, we're going to get this done for you. Now, February through April, we are doing list building. Okay, that's what we're doing. I've given you guys the time that you're going to need, trust me, to do this, to grow your list by hundreds, if not more. You're going to need this time that I've allotted for you. We're going to do a live virtual retreat, probably some additional trainings. You guys are going to have lots of questions. You're going to need lots of templates. You're going to need a lot of support. This is where there's going to be a lot of one-on-one happening, where it's going to be me hands-on helping you get stuff done and looking over stuff and giving you strategies and different trainings and stuff like that, because you're doing a big list build. Again, this is not go create a little PDF download and start blasting it everywhere. That's not going to grow your list in this amount of time to where we need it to be. I want you guys growing your list by hundreds, if not more. So we're talking big list builds, okay? Giveaways, summits, a big webinar, like things like that. So this is going to take time to create, to set up, and then promote and fulfill, okay? So that is our schedule for February through April. And then April through June, we are launching to that list. We are launching. We will talk about what you will launch. I definitely recommend a live webinar, which is why I'm going to give you a training on that. But ultimately, it's your business, okay? So you need to do it in the way that you want to do it. But April through June, we are launching to that list, okay? We are activating buyers. You are filling your sellable offer. We might offer a couple. We'll talk about that. But you are basically filling your sellable offers you've created in the program. You are activating that brand new list that you just built into buyers, and you're making money, okay? There's going to be some automation along the way. There's going to be an indoctrination sequence. This is going to be a sequence of templates that I'm going to be giving you guys. We talked about when someone opts into that, that lead magnet that you have, that you want to be known for, that main offer, right? That main freebie that's going to kind of just be your go-to. Well, when they opt into that, there's going to be a sequence of emails you're going to set up. I'm going to give you the templates. We're going to set those up because You want people to go through a certain sequence that nurtures them, builds know, like, and trust. It activates them as a buyer, and it moves them into your bigger programs. So there's certain emails that you need to have in place. So that is going to automate that, so that when people come into that opt-in years from now or months from now or whatever, they're going through the sequence and they're activated buyers. Okay? It's important for nurturing and activating buyers. You have to do this. If you're not doing this and you're just getting people on your email list and there's nothing happening after, then you really, one, you're probably losing a lot of money. Two, you're going to create a stale email list because they're not getting nurtured properly. You're not activating them as buyers, which means your efforts are not paying off. And it's going to be 10 times as hard for you to sell them into any other type of program because they haven't been nurtured to begin with. Okay? So this is not something that you can skip over. You've got to set this piece of automation up. The next piece of automation is a sales sequence set of templates. So this is really going to be important for maximizing your sales with less efforts. Okay, with less effort. When someone comes onto your list, you send them through your indoctrination sequence. After that, they go into a sales sequence. And this is where we start to activate them as buyers. We've nurtured them. We have given them immense fucking value. We have gone in and we have created know, like, and trust with them. Now it's time for sales. It's time for them to make a decision. It's time for them to start to make an investment with you. And it's time for this to create a return on investment. You need a proper sales sequence, which is quite a few emails set up over time that's maximizing your sales and minimizing your effort. It is literally going behind the scenes and making you money and activating buyers while you're not even doing anything with it anymore. Okay? And then the third piece of automation that we'll be focusing on is the follow-up sequence. I'm going to give you a follow-up training. It's going to come with a sequence of templates. And this is going to be really important for increasing income and also continued sales, right? We talked about scaling things. Not everyone in your community, your list, your Facebook, not every single person is ready to buy right now today. Not every person is going to buy when you build your list and give them a little upsell. Not every person is going to buy your little upsell on your thank you pages. Not everyone is going to buy on a sales call, and not everyone's going to buy from your sales sequences, and not everyone's going to buy from your live webinars and all of that. Sometimes people, they need time before they buy and invest from you. Okay, I have people that have been following me for years, and they're just now. Yeah, Jennifer, I like to do things in threes. It's odd, but it's like my number. I do everything in like threes. 3 offers, 3 automation sequences. And there's a couple other things I always do with 3. Like third time's a charm. I don't know. I get the same with 3. So you have to know that there's some people who buy instantly. So there's some people that are like, oh my God, I want this. And they buy right there. There's some people where, you know, it takes a little while to talk to them, but then they buy. And then there's other people who they're like, listen, love it, feeling it, but I need time. I'm not going to make a decision today. So your follow-up sequence is going to activate people who don't say yes in your indoctrination sequence, and they don't say yes in your sales sequence. And it's also going to keep for continued sales, because a lot of people, when someone doesn't buy right away, they stop reaching out. Your follow-up sequence is going to reach out. It's going to continue to nurture them, continue to connect with them and build that know, like, and trust to support them so that they want to get back on a call with you, or they finally can come to a decision. So a follow-up sequence needs to keep happening even after they haven't, you know, they've gone through your other sequences and still haven't bought from you yet. This is going to allow for continued sales. And like I said, I have people, yeah, Jennifer, you. Yes, love, you. Jennifer is actually one of the people. She's been in my list. It's been over a year at least, right? Jennifer, I think you've been over a year you've been following me. And she just now took the leap to come into the 6-month mastermind, right? Give her a big congratulations. It's really a big step. But the point is, and there's others of you who have been following me for like a long time. And I think some of you have bought some of my little upsells, some of my smaller offers. Lisa, I know you did the booked workshop. That was one of your first things, and now you're in the mastermind. So there's different ways people buy, and they need different times, right? They need, some people can do it right away and others can't. So you've got to have this follow-up sequence in place so you can have continued sales and you can increase your sales. So here's a few important reminders, okay? And hopefully you've kind of already gathered this from what we've been talking about. Okay, so Jennifer, wow, yeah, Jennifer says since summer of 2016. That's over a year. That's awesome, Jennifer. You're so awesome. All right, so important reminders. You've got to invest the time to test and tweak your funnels, because these are not things that you just set up and it's a one and done. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is, because the big bulk of the work is done. I'm going to give you the templates. You're going to plug them in. You tweak them and make them yours, and they're done. But you're going to want to go in and tweak and play with them and test them over time to make them better, get them to the best you can get them. That's the whole point of these funnels, because once you get them to where they are giving you your maximum conversions, like they're working the best they can, then they're done. Like you've done your job for a while. You know, you have these automated funnels that work for you now. But just know that these are not, you know, you're going to test and tweak these along the way. You are going to play with these a little bit. You know, I have in my indoctrination sequence, that's probably the one I change. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I change my sales funnel too a little bit, because in my indoctrination sequence, I give them a bunch of free trainings. And I do like to change those sometimes because I come out with better trainings over the years, right? So I update those. I want people to get some new trainings, like my best stuff. So I do tweak and play with those more often, okay? I mean, it's only one email. I really need to, I mean, it's just a little tweak, but it's still something that I improve over time. With my sales funnel, I change that too, and I adjust it and I play with that, because I have different types of offers at times that I'm trying to get people into. And so sometimes I'm like, oh my God, let's adjust it and tweak it to fit this. So that's okay, but you have to understand that you need to make all of the templates I give you your own, and you've got to test and tweak them to get them to work for you. The way they work for me is not going to be the same for you. Like if you just copy paste every single template I give you and you just set it up and send it out that way, it's probably not going to work the same for you. It's not your personality, it's not your message, it's not your style, it's not relevant to how you operate things in your business, it's not your voice. You really have to just play with these until you can get them as close to perfect as possible. So what I want you to do is I want you to take the clarity workshop so effing serious, because I want you to nail everything in that training. Your niche clarity, your target market, your sellable offers, your price points, all of the elements of your sellable offers, your signature system. I want you to nail that stuff the best you can. Take the time in this program to make that a commitment for once, because I know a lot of you, and this used to be me, I did not take this shit seriously. I would skim through it, do a little bit, and just get it out there, and I never got good results. I want you to commit to this and give yourself the gift of getting clarity so that you don't have to try to do this in 2 months. If you can get clarity and give yourself the time to really take space to do this work and to just finally nail this stuff down, you won't have to do it later. I see people who are like, oh my God, I've changed my niche 10 times. Oh my God, I've changed my offer 7 times. I feel like I'm constantly doing this. It's because you're not taking the time to do it the right way the first time, okay? I always tell you guys, I always say, and this is something I practice as well, and I have to work at this because it's not easy, but you need to master one thing first. If you can't get masterful at one thing, how are you going to be masterful at 2, 3, 4, and 5 things? So just nail this process. Take the time that's given to you in this program. Nail this down, because you are going to need that. You're going to need that clarity when you do the big list build, which is going to be retreat 2. So I want you to make that clarity your priority, to nail every piece of it and make sure it feels amazing. before we get to the big list build, okay? That way, you do not have to go back and redo that stuff during this time. Hopefully not for a while. Each step that we take in this program is going to dictate the next step. It all goes one into the next. And so each thing that you do in each one of these steps is going to dictate what results you're going to get. So if you don't take the clarity workshop seriously, if you don't do that, guess what? Cash injections aren't going to work for you. If you don't take the clarity really seriously and really nail it down, guess what? You're going to create a shitty little offer that you're not aligned with. It's not going to attract the right people. You're going to do a major list build, and you're going to get all kinds of wrong people on your freaking list, and that's going to suck. And then you have to basically do it all over again. You have to change everything and recreate all over again. You cannot have momentum that way, okay? So it's just time. Once and for all, you've made this commitment. You've come into this program because you want momentum, you want more money, you want to love your business, you want to have a blast, you want to grow your list in your community, you want to have a bigger impact, you want all these amazing things. And guess what? It doesn't take a whole lot to get that. But it does take your effort. It does take your commitment. And you have to do these steps that I'm lining out for you, okay? So the schedule is, hopefully, okay, not 1,000% on some of these are not set in stone. I'm hoping October, but by the latest November, I'm going to release a couple of trainings to you. Niche Clarity, which covers niche clarity, target market, sellable offers, price points, your signature system, all of it. And cash injections. I have 8 different types of cash injection campaigns that you guys can go off and do and freaking make mad money. So we will work together through the Facebook group in Voxer to talk about which ones you should do based on your inventory, your inventory is also in your niche clarity exercise. So you'll get all of that. And then when it comes to cash injections, we will look at all of that stuff to define which campaigns you should go focus on that will make you the most money, the fastest, the easiest, okay? November is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So we need to be putting together some offers, which you will learn in the cash injection, because 2 of the campaigns inside the cash injections, one is a Black Friday offer and one is a Cyber Monday. You get my templates, you get offer ideas, you get everything you need to go off and create a Black Friday offer and a Cyber Monday offer, okay? So don't worry about that right now. You'll have all of that. December or January, the latest, okay? Hopefully in December, but by the beginning of January, right after the new year, the latest, we're going to have our first retreat, a virtual retreat, which will be planning out your content marketing plan for 2018. Okay? I hope I can get it in December, but I'm going to do my best. February through April, we're only doing list building. That's it. We are building your list by hundreds, if not more. That is what we are focusing on, because all of this other stuff is going to be done, ready to go. And then April through June, we're going to be doing a launch to that list you just built. Okay? Now, here's the deal, guys. And most of you know this about me. This is a general guideline, okay, for all of you. Nothing here is 1,000% set in stone in terms of dates, okay? And also, some of you are going to need some customization. You're going to need some different type of support. Just know that you can use Voxer and the Facebook group for those things. This is just a general idea to give you an idea of what my big intention is for this program and for you in it, okay? But there's going to be additional trainings. You know I'm going to do that. I already have ideas of different things that I want to give you guys that are only going to help you maximize your results and move you there faster, okay? So, of course, along the way, there will be additional trainings. There's going to be times where you guys are going to come to me and say, hey, Ann, do you have a training on X? Hey, Ann, can you show me or walk me through how to do Y? You know, there's going to be things along the way that aren't really in this general guideline that you guys will get. Because the whole goal of this, it's not a group program in the sense of here's your modules, that's what you get. This is a live, personalized program. You get what you need to get what you want, and that's it. And that's how this goes. What I've outlined here is just a general guideline of what you're going to need to create the results that I want to see you all create. It doesn't mean there won't be other things, okay? Dates are not 1,000% definite in terms of the niche clarity and the cash injection. Like I said, I want to get those out to you today, but the trainings aren't done. These are brand new, step by step. You're getting everything. All my templates, like everything. It's taken me time. I got to record it all. I got to put all my slides together. The team and I are doing our best. But if we don't have it to you guys by this month, you will have it by the beginning of next month so that you are all set for the Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And then the only other thing is this content planning. Holidays are crazy and hectic for people. And this is a big retreat. This is going to take some time. You can see here that we're going to do the content planning, and then we're not really doing another retreat until February, because this right here is going to take you guys some time to map out your entire year. Offers, price points, monthly themes, weekly themes, deliverables. I mean, everything. We're doing that together. We're going to do a big retreat, and then we're going to continue working on this all the way through to February. Okay, so it is going to be a little bit of work, and I just don't know if I want to start to dive into that, or if I can even fit that in December with the holidays coming up. You know, so I don't know if it's going to make sense to try to squeeze some of it in, and then plan it. You guys come back from holiday and we're trying to finish it up. I feel like that's not going to be good momentum, so I just don't know. We might have to come back after the holiday. The program officially starts January 2nd, so we could come right back after New Year's, dive right into this very first retreat, and then boom. I mean, you know, you guys will just miss like that first month. But you'll have your Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales to hold you over. Okay. Here's the deal. I want to make sure that the live retreats work for everybody. So let me know. Let me know in the comments. Do you feel like it would be good momentum to try to do your 2018 plan in December, right before we take a break for the holidays? Because I'm going to tell you guys now that I will be breaking for the holiday, and I hope that you guys do as well. Like, I'm not going to be working through, like, you know, Christmas holiday and stuff like that. So you guys tell me in the comments, would you rather try to get this in before the December holidays and then like revisit it back up when we come back in January after the new year? Like break it up like that? Or do you want to come back after the new year, holidays are over, dive right in and do this then? Honestly, it's up to you guys. I'll do my best to fit it in, whatever works for you guys. So let me know in the comments. That will help me schedule these out, okay? Okay, so those are the guidelines. Any questions? Any questions? Does anyone have a question? Okay, let me come in. I'm just going on my phone here. I'm going to go in. Okay, Jennifer says the testing and tweaking time is exactly the reason momentum for 6 months was highly intriguing for me. Yes, right? You have to test and tweak. You can't just slot things together. You want them to work. At the end of the day, they have to work for you. They've got to give you a return on investment. So you need to have proper emails that nurture, build, know, like, and trust, give a shit ton of immense value, but then activate them a little bit as buyers, because you need to see who on your list are buyers. If you have an email list, and I don't care how many people you have or don't have, if you have an email list, you should know if you have buyers in that list. The only way to know that is to put some little small sales, some small, easy yeses out there to start to activate them. We're going to do all of that in these in this program, in the trainings, and in these automated emails. But yes, you need to test and tweak these. I do all the time with mine to get them better and better every single time. And the other thing I do is I add on to all of my sequences. Like my indoctrination sequence was 3 emails at first. Now it's 5, and it's going to be going up a couple more. That's my sequence. My sales sequence, it started out with 3 emails. It went to 5 emails. I went to 15 emails. It is now over 20 emails in my sales sequence. Talk about maximizing sales, honey? Oh, yes, I do. Because they go through that sequence, and trust me, before they get to the 20th email, they're buying. And if they're not, they go back into my main news list. Okay? So you have to add and tweak along the way. And here's what you just need to know. Some people need more time, and so you're going to have to set up emails. Like you could just add to these sequences over time so that there's more value and there's more nurturing and there's more activating along the way. So you might start out, your sales sequence might start out with 3 emails. Then you might say, you know what, and give me all 5. And you might say, you know what, give me 10. I'm going to set up 10. Because you know what? It takes anywhere up to 15 times before somebody will buy from you. So why not go 20 or 25? Or I think we're closer to 30 on mine. Okay. Jennifer says, I hope that we can do it, the plan in December, that we can start it and then be able to work on it over the holidays until the new year. Okay, so yeah, so maybe that's what you guys would like, is to you know, be able to play with that too over the holiday. That's your choice, right? Definitely for my replayers, please comment and let me know questions, feedback, thoughts, and I also need and want to know so that I can get the plan and things scheduled. The sooner I can get that in my calendar, then I can come back and give you guys a definite date of when we're going to do that first retreat. So I kind of need everyone to come back and let me know if you would rather do the 2018 plan in December. You guys can play with it over the holiday vacations. We can come back after the new year, finalize it all, then it's ready for execution. Or do you not feel like you want to break it up like that and you want to come back after the holidays and ready to dive in? Honestly, it's up to you guys, but if you want it in December, I've got to get it in my calendar. I've got to work with my assistant. I got to make sure it works with our upcoming schedule and what I have going on right now. I've got to try to fit it in. So the sooner that you guys can all let me know, then the sooner I can get that into a calendar, and then I can come back and say, here's the date, guys. Okay. All right, so I don't see any other questions. I know some of you are in different time zones. You're not on right now, but you'll catch this replay. Go back and tune in and watch this again if you want to, so you can look at some of the stuff we covered. But again, this is my official welcome to Momentum Mastermind. I'm so effing excited to have you here. I cannot wait to dive in. I don't think I've ever been this excited for the new year to get here, but I'm looking forward to this with you guys. I am ready to rock this out. I am ready to see you guys effing finally get the damn results that you want and deserve and stop dabbling and playing around. I'm excited to share all the things that keep me in consistent momentum and just having a total blast in my business, making a shit ton of money doing it, helping a lot of people, totally phenomenal, and I cannot wait to show you guys how I'm doing that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Again, you guys know how to connect with me, but please note, the program does not officially start until January after the new year, okay? We officially start January 2nd. However, post in the group if you need something boxed for me. I'm fine with that for now. But just know that we really don't dive in until January 2nd. I will keep you posted once I hear back from all of you on the 2018 planning so we can get that set in stone. And know that I am over here behind the scenes with my team. We are working on getting the niche clarity set up for you guys and the cash injection training set up so that you guys can be working on those over in the meantime. Agreements, contracts, please watch for those from Adobe. They're going to come to your email. My assistant is working on them today through tomorrow. So if you don't get it today, expect it tomorrow, but keep an eye out for that. I need all of those electronically signed and before the program begins in January. Okay? Just get them out of the way. Get them done now. The holidays are coming up. Just get them done. All right, guys. Can't wait to connect with you guys over on the other side. And keep posting here below with your responses. I'll keep checking back, and I'll see you guys on the other side.